learn Kung Fu, when you go learn martial arts in this country, here's what they do. You come into the school, you see the discipline, you see all that other stuff. And you come in, you sign your contract, you're like, this is a good place, and this is a good place for me and my kids to learn all that kind of stuff. You go into the first level of class, now, but understand something. You come into these classes with no belt, and you go in there and you learn stretching and this and fundamental this and that. And you go for 1, 2, 3 months. You go take your first belt test. 4, 5, 6 months, take your second belt test. By the end of the year, you up to a green belt. You like, oh man, cool. You really know something. Nah, sucker. You know just enough to get yourself killed. You know just enough to be dangerous. Then you go from Kung Fu 1 to Kung Fu 2, from beginner to intermediate. And then they close that door and the game switches. All of a sudden, that nice instructor up there is calling you all kind of punks and sissies and quiet and looking at you, telling you you're weak. Because he doesn't have to play with you no more. You're in the game, and he can get real with you and let you realize, guess what, dude? All the stuff you think you know, because you know how to throw a back fist and a kick, you know just enough to get your ass killed. And if you walk out here with this halfway-ass kung fu game, halfway-ass game, you're going to roll up into a situation thinking you can do something and get yourself knocked the fuck out. You're going to get hurt. And that's what a lot of you guys are trying to do. You're trying to cheat the game. Oh, man, Kev said fit over fashion. Oh, man, okay. So what, you going to go paper? I tell you to go take your shit to the tailor. What are you going to do? You're going to go get the little ironing shit and then put your own hem in your own pants? You're going to go get your own pins and try to pin your shit up? See, guys who cheat the game, when I was growing up, they wouldn't go buy the polo shirt. They go buy a Hanes T-shirt and sew the damn polo on it. You know if you got the heart of a cheater. And this is going to offend some of you. But some of you guys got the heart of a cheater. You got the spirit of a cheater. Your heart pumped Kool-Aid. You want the shit easy. You want it easy. I don't give a damn what your IQ says. I don't give a damn where you at. You want the game easy. You don't respect the game, and the game is going to fuck you up. Because when you get out here and dealing with real ones, when you're dealing with real ones, and the real ones come in all shapes and fashions. See, you used to dealing with real ones that look like you, but real ones that don't look like you are the ones that are going to jack you up because you ain't ready. You ain't ready because you step into that ring and know what you know. You step into that ring and say, I'm a black belt, I'm a MMA. Kimbo Slice took his ass to the MMA. He was a badass street fighter, right? He was knocking niggas out in Miami. He was doing all this other shit. Took his ass to the MMA and got wiped because he did not respect the game. He didn't have any cardiovascular. He could not grapple. He could not strike. All he could do was punch. And he got knocked out by Glass Joe. A lot of you guys out there don't want to work. You running around here, oh, man, I can just cheat it. You know, I ain't got to, you know, man, I borrowed my man's car. You faking, you fronting. That's what you're doing. And when you fake and you front, you die. You fake and you front and you die because you know good and damn well you can't do it. You know good and damn well you can't do it. That's why you need to mark your competition. You need to point out who your competition is. You need to say, that's my competition. You're only as good as your competition. If you're competing with lame niggas, you lame. If you compete with square dudes, you square. You can compete with knuckleheads, you're a knucklehead. You need to put your competition up here. When I came out into corporate America, my competition was the CEOs. My competition was the guys who were flying first class and making moves. My competition was not the guy next to me. My manager. My competition were the guys who moved in an area I never moved in. And you know what? I had to go learn it. What's a Republican and a Democrat? What's conservative versus? I had to go learn it. While everybody else was out there just taking their base salary and doing what they did, I was in there learning the game because my competition was up there. And when I got my chance to step in the ring with them, personally or professionally, I held my own. I got knocked out sometimes too, but goddamn it, I was in the fight. You know damn well if you in the fight or not. That's why a lot of guys walk around here with this diminished life. You don't want to go holler at a super bad chick when you see her. Because you know you ain't done the work. Let's just be real. You know you ain't done the work. You see a bad bitch walk by, you like, damn. Oh man, yeah. You know, damn. If you ain't moving to go do something about it, you know you just died. Like shit. Opportunities happen, and I ain't ready. If you in this game, you gonna go holler at her. Opportunity comes along in business. Oh man, that's the white man ain't gonna let me have it. You ain't done the work. That's why I said you can't cheat this game. The game is gonna cost you. You can either pay the cost up front or you can pay the cost every day in your diminished results. You can pay the cost up front or you can pay the cost long term. I want the guys who want to pay the cost up front, who want to get in and do the work and understand, you know what? If I'm going to take this shit to the next level, my best thinking has got me right here. I need something better. I need somebody who know more. Hit the damn like button. I need somebody who know better. I'm going to have to buy my consult. I'm going to have to get some time with this dude. I'm going to do it. You 1-2 dudes, you nickel and dime dudes, you penny ante dudes, you got a penny ante mindset. And you want the best in life. Please, stop lying. Just say it. I'm not willing to do the work. I'm not willing to make the sacrifice. I'm not willing to make the investment. I just want to get by and feel good. Guess what? You can do that, fam, and that's completely fine. But stop getting in these comment sections. Stop high-side and signifying, oh, man, this is a dope game. Oh, man, I'm going to schedule this. Oh, man, I'm going to do this. Man, oh, man, I'm going to book that with you. Man, you don't got to do all that. Just sit back and watch the content. But you do all that because you want somebody to see you. Oh, man, he typed real good. He types a mean game. But what is it out in the world? You can't cheat this game. You need to mark your competition, and you got to love the taste of your own blood. You got to learn how to compete. If you ain't never been knocked out, you ain't fought. Let me tell you this again. If you ain't never been knocked out, you ain't fought for nothing. If you ain't never been fired, you ain't never been embarrassed, you ain't never been humiliated, you ain't been knocked the fuck out, you ain't fought nobody. You ain't done nothing. And that just means your heart's pumping that Kool-Aid because you ain't stepped it up. You still doing the same shit you were doing in elementary or junior high or high school at 40 years old. Why? Because you don't want to lose. No, you don't want to lose, but you're losing every damn day. Don't nobody got to tell you when you're 5'10" and 250 pounds, you're obese. Get your ass in the gym. Oh, man, the white man's measuring standards and body mass index and all that. Nick, when you get your sloppy, wet ass out of the shower and you see yourself in the mirror and you see them titties and you see them stretch marks and all this other stuff, you know damn well I wouldn't fuck me. Then why would you expect her to fuck you? Oh man, well let me go ahead and I'm a teddy bear. I'm thick. I'm big bone. No, you lazy and sloppy. So you like to come on my channel and act like I'm trying to tell you need to play a game. You need to buy some clothes and front. No, ain't no fronting over here. Ain't nothing sweet about what's going on over here. Just because I look cool and got my glasses on, believe me, I'm about that game. Man to man, I can step anywhere with anybody and I will get respect. In my goddamn purse strapped across my chest, in my high heel goddamn boots, and my perfume, but fuck with me. Guarantee, anytime I will go man up with anybody. Let's go in here and see who can pull the baddest. Let's see who can go in here and get the most contacts. Let's see who can go in here and actually hustle up. Can you do it everywhere you go? Can you go into the hood club or can you go into the country club? I can go everywhere. Why can't I go everywhere? Because I've done the damn work. I've done the effort. I put it in. And that's where confidence comes from. You see dudes who get on here with outstanding confidence like AMS and those dudes, it's because he's done the damn work. It ain't just shit talking. A lot of you guys have only learned how to talk shit. Talk shit and lie. Go into the barbershop. You hear some of the best shit talking, some of the best roasting, some of the best lying, but you can look at how they are moving, and if you're really in this game and at that level, you know what's real and what's fake. You ain't got to call it out, but real recognize real.